And welcome back one and all, welcome back to Gothic 2. So this is Sometime With, and boy oh bloody boy. So this was released a year after Gothic, and in terms of graphical upgrades, my lord, this got one. The original Gothic was, I believe, now I'm going to get this wrong, I want to say Zenjin was the engine it used. Now this is a slightly modified version, and slightly meaning, oh hellfire, quite a way. I'm not running any mods on this, I'm only running a patch which, well, a fan-made community patch which fixes a load of things. But Jesus Christ, this is a step up. In a lot of ways, if you consider the original Gothic to be a proof of concept, this is where bloody Piranha Bytes stepped forward and went, this is the game we actually wanted to make. And with that, there are some caveats. Okay, so we're going to head back to town. I'm currently at the mercenary camp, I've just joined them. I actually literally just recorded about an hour's worth of footage, and it was absolute shite. I was getting my arse handed to me left, right and centre. And that's part of where this caveat comes from. In the last game, not giving any spoilers away, you effectively saved the penal colony where you were incarcerated and brought down the magical barrier. You were then trapped under rubble for 13 days before being rescued. In those 13 days, you grew weak and forgot much. When they say you grew weak and you forgot much, essentially they are saying you go back to level 0. There are enemies now in this game which I could one-shot before. Now it's back. Basically, it's a clean slate. It's like being back at the beginning all over again, because literally you are. And what's worse is no one really knows what you did in the first game. There are a few sort of survivors from the first game kicking around, and they will acknowledge you, sometimes good, sometimes bad. But otherwise, it's a brand new game. But it's not in the same way, because you are playing the same character as last time, and I am lost. I want to be going this way. So yeah, that's a bit of a pain in the arse. I don't like the fact that we've been bumped back down to level 1. Where am I going? Not to the monastery. I haven't been there yet, but I will do. So yeah, there we go. I struggle with the idea that the guy has forgotten how to wield a sword. I mean, we were a bloody bow-firing, two-handed sword-wielding, magical armour-wearing, magic-dealing death machine. Is that a bit of Swampweed? I will have that Swampweed. But now we're pathetic. And what's worse, because no one can actually remember, well, no one knows about the deeds we did in the last game, they're all taking the piss. And they pretty much one-shot you as well. I've just spent the last hour getting into the mercenary camp. So just like Gothic 1, you have to join a guild. And I chose the mercenaries because it's led by one of the guys from the first game. So I thought, why not? Let's stick to our guns. And they seemed generally quite nice people. But to join the camp, I had to duel a load of people, and there was lots of saving and reloading, so it's no surprise that I scrapped the recording. Where am I? So I'm currently level 6, I have no magic. Because I've joined the mercenaries, they don't get magic, so oh well. And we're going from there. The combat system has been slightly overhauled, so it's a bit better now. You can now actually level up bloody two-handed, one-handed and all that in smaller sections. You're not required to put so many points into them at once, so you can, every time you level up, for example, I could put 5 in strength and 5 into one-handed or two-handed, and it's not an issue. I also quite like the fact that as you upgrade your one-handed, your two-handed also goes up a tiny bit to sort of incompetency. Because the idea that if you're trained with swords, more than likely you'll know how to use both types. So this is the main city so far, Corinus, but we're not going to go in there just yet. Because I have now just hit the point where I can actually fend for myself slightly better than I could before. I've got some better armour, and I'm wielding a sort of not bad sword. So I'm thinking, if there's anything for us to hunt down here, we're damn well going to. Although I think I've already been to this area and completely wiped everything out. So, yeah, maybe that's not something we're going to do. I have got more quests on the go as well that I know what to do with. But the main quest we've been set is to go see the, get to see the paladins. So there shouldn't really be any spoilers in this because again I am quite close to the beginning of the game. I'm still on chapter 1 for Christ's sake. So I think that will be okay. Well, saying that though, there are other things I can do. What's my bank balance like? that only 300 odd? Yeah. I had to fork out a half-decent amount of money to actually join the mercenaries, because I had to keep paying people off. There is something I can do before I talk to the paladins, and that is taking a bit of a journey across country. I mean, bloody hell, look at this place. You compare this to what Gothic 1 looked like, and it is light and day. I'm amazed this only came out a year after the original Gothic. Now, of course, you know, they already had the engine, which was probably a big part of it, and the textures are a hell of a lot better. But I'm just amazed on so many levels. So anyway, I'm still at the point of the game where most things will just kick my ass, though. I should sort of specify that. Okay, buddy boy.
Hey, I heard that you have been accepted to join Lee. Congratulations.
Okay, I want you to lead me somewhere.
Okay, let's go.
Where?
Because I can't remember where it is. Oh, crap. I can't. Okay, hang on. Let me just check my map. The problem is, they're basically the water mages who I worked for a bit in Gothic 1. They are kicking around in Gothic 2 now. And if I take them certain items, I can get quite a lot of experience. But the problem is, I've forgotten where the hell they are. Which means I'm going to go see the paladins. So, sod what I was going to do. I could have actually joined a member of this community, but got a job, joined the militia, then joined the paladins. But to be honest, I just thought, sod it, a mercenary life for me. And here's another caveat I'd like to point out. In the first game, your character didn't really have a personality. In this game, however, they've made him incredibly sarcastic. It's fantastic. I really enjoy the changes. It actually means that instead of playing a blank slate, you're playing a bit more of... there's more personality injected into the character, so it's a lot more enjoyable.
Halt! Only the citizens of the town and the king's troops can get into the upper end of the town.
I think the paladins are there, so... there we go.
I carry an important message for Lord Hagen.
You are one of those mercenary rabble. Whatever could you want from Lord Hagen?
I bring an offer of peace.
Ah, so you scoundrels have finally seen reason. Then go to Lord Hagen, but be nice and polite or he'll kick your fat, stupid ass.
And that's a big reason why I didn't want to join the paladins, and why I took the mercenaries instead. Okay, Lord Hagen, where are you?
Ah, you again. So, you actually managed to get into the upper quarter. You haven't joined Onar's mercenaries, have you? How did you get in here?
I bring a peace offering from Lee.
Ah, Lord Hagen will never agree to it. There are some things you must heed here. Otherwise, you will wind up outside as fast as you got in here. You're only allowed to enter the merchant's buildings. You can recognize them by the signs over the door. Just so there are no misunderstandings. The other buildings belong to important citizens. There is nothing there for you. The important citizens of this town live in this quarter. So treat them with respect. Do we understand each other?
Sure.
It was just like you said.
I think that'll do. I mean, again, look at this and compare it to Gothic 1. Seriously, if you've never played Gothic 1, go back and watch my other Sometime With video and marvel at how good this now looks. Okay. What else do I want to mention then? Yeah, this time the part of the game, the strength system has slightly been overhauled, so I'm unfortunately really stuck with what I can equip. I need to level up quite massively, and I need to figure out where the hell this Lord... Maybe he's up here.
Halt! Only men who are in service to the king may enter the town hall.
I have a message from the mercenaries.
Let me through. I bear a message from the mercenaries.
All right, but I'm warning you. If you cause any trouble here, you won't have time to regret it.
That was surprisingly easy. Basically, to actually get to see, is this Lord Hagen? See Lord Hagen, you've got to basically either become a citizen of the town and work your way up, or cheat like I have and just become a mercenary. Who are you?
I need to talk to Lord Hagen.
He's in the Great Hall, straight through there. Whatever it is you want from him, keep it short. He's a busy man.
Got to admit though, I really like their armour. And I've also made a bit of stuttering, that happens from time to time. I've made a bit of a mistake really, because so far I've been putting a lot of effort into one-handed, so I'm actually rated as a fighter now. Although I really wanted to go two-handed, so when you... I don't know if I've already mentioned this, so when you level up one-handed, your two-handed also goes up a little bit as well. I've still got time to switch into two-handed, but I need to get my strength up as well, because it's only 30. Am I wielding the sword I want? Yes, I am. That sword does more damage, but that sword gives me 5+ one-handed. I actually forged that myself. I actually trained at the forge to be able to do that.
I have already heard of you. Lothar has reported that you wish to speak with me. You are the stranger who has demanded the Eye of Innos. I am Lord Hagen, Paladin of the King, warrior of our Lord Innos, and Commander-in-Chief of Khorinis. I have much to do, so do not waste my time. Tell me, rather, why you are here.
Two other things. One, in comparison, the first game was like a small microcosm, because of course it was a land trapped inside a magical barrier, where this feels like a real living, breathing world. As you may have seen on the way down here, there were people working in fields, etc, etc, and we got civilians in this game, and women. There were no women in the first game. And, yeah, we also have religion and gods and all sorts cropping up on this one.
I bring an offer of peace from the mercenaries.
Show me. I know General Lee. I also know the circumstances under which he was condemned to forced labor in the colony. I consider him to be an honorable man. I am prepared to grant him absolution, only to him. This does not apply to his men, however. Most of them are dishonorable cutthroats and have earned their punishment. I shall certainly not offer them absolution. Report that to him. Was that all?
I get a feeling that Lee is selling his men up the river, and he's basically asking for absolution from his crimes so he can go free and they can't.
The hosts of evil are gathering very close to here, in the Valley of Mines.
In the Valley of Mines? We have dispatched an expedition there. We are also aware of reports that say the pass there is occupied by orcs. But thus far, no news has reached me of an army of evil. Is this merely a trick to make me believe that it is necessary to form an alliance with the mercenaries?
No.
What army is that supposed to be?
An army of dragons who have gathered hosts of their minions around them.
Dragons? According to the old scriptures, it is many centuries since dragons were last sighted. Tell me, why should I believe a word you say?
But the question isn't whether you can believe me. The question is whether you can afford not to believe me when I tell the truth.
As long as I have no proof, I cannot afford to send even more men there.
Interesting. Yeah, when the barrier came down, you defeated this, great evil, which I'm not going to go into because it's a bit of a spoiler. But even by defeating that great evil, that basically triggered off a load of chain of events which made everything even more worse. And just a note to the wise, if you are planning to play Gothic 1, you are very much responsible for unleashing that grave evil. Well done.
So you want me to bring you proof?
Precisely. Cross the pass and go to the Valley of Mines. Once there, seek out the expedition, and when you have found them, speak to Commander Garond. If anyone knows the situation there, he will. If he confirms your words, then I am prepared to help you.
Does that mean you'll hand over the Eye of Innos to me?
The Eye of Innos? Good. Bring me proof, then I shall see to it that you are permitted to wear the amulet.
Then can I say I've got your word on this matter?
You can, for you have it.
Those paladins are strangely trusting. The Valley of Mines is where the first game is set from what I understand so far of playing this.
How am I supposed to get across the pass?
I shall give you the key to the gate to the pass. However, you will have to find your own way through the ranks of the orcs. May Innos protect you.
Ooh, Chapter 2. I know an orc will probably kick my ass right about now, but there is a bit of a... I would love to nick that statue of Innos, but you won't let me, probably. You'll probably go a bit nuts if I attempt it. But For the sake of argument... No, I didn't want to do that.
Filthy thief,
You
just
are
you wait.
accused of theft. That is a violation of the laws of the city. You will...
How much?
150...
No.
I don't have...
Then see to it that you are... And I'm warning...
Are they letting me keep that?
I'm warning you, don't try that again, you filthy thief.
Oh, come on. That wasn't very sporting. You can't just hit me in the back. Oh, paladins. 1 minute I think you're bloody all noble and such, and the next minute you clonk me one. Right, let's not steal the Statue of Innes from the desk. Oh, rain effects are back as well. So yeah, the last game, you are utterly, completely, and unequivocally responsible for the shit that goes down.
Hey you, wait a minute. You're headed for the Valley of Mines, aren't you?
And?
Here's a bargain. You give me a report on what's going on with the ore, and for that I will get you a ring that increases your life energy.
I'll see what I can do.
That was a random thing, but I will take your quest. Anyone else want to give me quests while I'm here? No? Seriously? Going to the Valley of Mines?
Same old thing all over again.
You! Who are you?
What are you doing here?
Who are you then? Looks like you're new and have no idea what's going on around here. They call me Gabrant. That's Mr. Gabrant. Sir to you. Got it?
Okay.
I get the point, Mr. Gerbrandt, sir.
At least it didn't take you too long to grasp how the wind blows around here. As soon as business starts picking up again, I can surely find a use for a great big guy like you. You'd make a really good depot master. Can you read?
Yes.
Of course.
Fine, fine. Trained staff is hard to come by. How about your references?
References?
All right. I shall remember your face. Once trade picks up again, come and see me. I just might have a job for you by then.
This could be a quest later on then. I will accept that quest later on. Now, if I go to the Valley of Mines, I know I'm going to get absolutely slaughtered at this point, but there is something I can do to test this. If I remember rightly, there's an orc cave with a teleport stone on it. If I can defeat the inhabitants, which I believe is 2 orcs and an orc dog, not only do I get access to the teleport stone, but then I know I'm ready for the Valley of Mines. I doubt that's going to go well, but we might as well test it. Whoop, go around. So anyway, yeah, what I was saying about the whole microcosm thing, this is really a living, breathing city, and you can tell. I mean, bloody hell, Piranha Bytes, well done. This eclipses the first game in waves and bounds. And I really liked the first game. Really surprised by it.
I won't tell her a thing.
Okay, so, let's see, where was it? I remember I teleported in there, not expecting anything to be in there, and then I had to bloody leg it like all hell. Ooh, and because we're on chapter 2, that means the enemies are respawned. Which is fantastic, because it means I can now grind a bit. Which we might actually do. We might just do a bit of grinding instead of doing the main quest. We might just run around and kill stuff. Now, I think... yeah, it's in there. Okay, so let's see what we get. I can tell you right now that this won't go well. I will, however, come and take all these lovely potions. There's another cave down the bottom as well, which I might check out. Okay. Get the bow out. Hi. Oh god, Orc Warrior, right, run! Okay. Come on, you bastard. I will not win this! So, we know that that cave is not a place to go. We know the Valley of Mines is not a place I want to go yet. Gothic hasn't got any easier. If anything, it's actually got a bit harder since the first game. painfully harder, which is made worse by, especially if you've just come off playing Gothic 1, going into this is like being punched in the face with a brick. Because you've gotten used to sort of at least being able to hold your own, and now you are a pathetic little baby in a world full of creatures that want to kill you. And they will kill you fast. Okay. Has everything around here respawned as well? Doesn't look like it, actually. But there is a cave around here, I think, with some bandits in it, so if I wipe them out, we can net ourselves some nice little bits of XP. Probably still going to have a look at what's in the Valley of Mines, though. Because that's not far away at all. Right. We will get the bow out, and we'll try and pop some shots off long range. Hi! Okay, right. Yeah, probably shouldn't have gone in there with the bow. I'm going to try that again. But you can see what I mean when I say that I am still fragile as all hell. I mean, in some ways, and some people might get a bit funny about this, I would compare the combat to Dark Souls, okay? Now remember, this is 2000, so Dark Souls came out in 2002. This is what you've got. Being able to block and dodge, the thing is, you've got to do it manually. Especially if you're going to dodge. For example, you're going to have to literally... Hang on. You literally sort of jump out of the way and, yeah, strafe. And blocking is literally done by holding back. And it doesn't always work. Obviously, especially against creatures, you can only really block against humans when they're actually wielding weapons and orcs. And my god, that orc really did hand me my arse. So, let's try and kill this guy again. Let's save here, actually. And if this doesn't work, then I'm going to head towards the Valley of Mines and go on a bit of a killing spree. Because I know in my Gothic 1 video, I showed off mostly questing stuff. Because I was trying to join the Seekers. The Seekers were quite a fun bunch, I liked those. They were the only real good guys in the original game, even though they're the ones that, I guess, brought about all this crap that's suddenly going on. And this is the other thing. You're out for 13 days, but the way the game sort of comes across, you've been out a hell of a lot longer than that. Come on, you! Oh god, two of them! Two of them! This is not going to go well now, there's two of them. Hang on then, let's tip the balance a little bit in our favour. Okay. The real thing comes when they accidentally one-shot you. Nice! So that's 100. 100 apiece. Now, are they dead? Yes. Good, good. Now, the reason I say are they dead is because in Gothic 1, human targets, you had to stab them on the ground to make sure they were deceased. It seems to do that sometimes automatically now, unless it's like a duel. Hit point bonus, Dark Paladin. I will drink you on the pure fact that you are actually going to increase, well, give me some of my hit points back. I've got a load of meat that's uncooked. I have an essence of healing. I don't want to waste that. So, old coin, gold ring, gold nugget. Ooh, 250. Good. So what were they hiding in here? I don't think this was actually to do with anything. I just think these were a load of people hanging out. And I just walked in and slaughtered them. A lot of arrows. There's a chest. Come on, let me look at the chest. Come on. Okay, I'll take the arrows first. Right. What were you hiding? 10 gold. Some fish. And a herring. Wow, guys, that is a big score you had there. Truly worth my adventuring skills. And considering the things that I killed in the last game, what this is like a... Oh, hello. That was not as like nasty as I was expecting. Ooh, That is, that's a wonderful orc statue there. I actually expected that to come alive and to try and kill me. There's not a switch on it, is there? No, there's not. There's some pillars that have... Oh, hello. That said bone. Come on, where are you? Skeleton bone. Oh, that's nothing major. There are some pillars where if you hit the switches, you will summon a I guess a golem. Which you then need to try and kill. That is another quest entirely. And there's one near here. Let's go try and do that. This is turning into let's have a rumble. A rumble around Gothic. A rumble? What the hell's a rumble? What did I just pick up? 40... No, that's Wolf's Teeth, which I'm not using. I do have axes which do the same as what I'm running now, but they're two-handed, and I have the one-handed one, but as you can see it takes more strength, and I only currently have 30 strength. And I need about another 3,000 points to upgrade to the next level. So... Oh no, hang on. I thought this is where... There's a ramp, and I thought that's what that was, which would take us up top. Okay, let's progress a bit further down this section then. Let's see what we can find. Something else that'll try and kill us, no doubt. Or is this the dead end? This takes us to round the corner of the town, and then you hit a brick wall, literally. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's head to the Valley of Mines, and let's kill whatever we can on the way there. If we level up on the way there, I will then probably scoot back to the farm and up my stats. I really should, and I really want to invest in two-handed. What I can do now as well is I can make a bit of a frugal living, if I wanted to, making and selling swords. So money is no longer ever really going to be an issue for me. So I think I can... Oh, hello. We'll add that so we can sell it. Don't think... Oh, have I got 3 of those now? Yeah. I think I can buy components for about 40 and sell them for 100. And I would really need to put points into actually forging so I can make some magical weapons. But again, I doubt I've got the strength to actually run them. But what we see, unlike the first game, which was, you know, not linear, but a lot more straightforward, there seems to be a hell of a lot more of the world here for me to really just do what the hell I want in. And consequently that means it's going to be like an age before we actually get onto Gothic 3, but I have a lot of like little indie games to cover on sometime with in the meantime. Okay, Foxy. I also, I do have the ability to skin them for their pelts, and that's the only bloody hunting skill I've picked up, and I really should pick up some more. Because wolf skins don't really sell for a lot. I'm actually quite surprised. This is, Ooh, do I want to try and kill the bandits? I will get slaughtered, but we're gonna... Tell you what, we'll pop up there. On that bridge in the distance, there's a clan of bandits who want me dead. And like a trader wants me to kill them. Tavern, class, lighthouse. The lighthouse is also a place I could do with going to at some point as well, but that's inhabited by bandits. At least the bandits are properly bad guys, unlike everyone else. Okay, I'm gonna... I know that's a bit wasteful using that essence, but... Let's see how this goes. Let's get the bow out.
I couldn't get away with that.
And very cautiously... There's no one... There's one. There's 2. Come on. Someone run at me. I don't think I can hit him from here even though I tried. Nope. Come on. Someone Is that him casting fire? Or does he have a torch? If that's a mage, I'm going to get fucked over pretty quickly here. Hey! Come on. Hi. Come on, someone aggro. Oh shit, they all aggroed. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted at all.
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
Right, I think everyone else is fucked off, so which means I can kill... Well,
So much for you, lowlife.
I am capable of killing the bandit. Do I try that again? Is the real question. No, well... I'm not going to heal. I'm just going to try that once more and see if I can actually attract only the one. If I run quicker than I did and avoid getting hit by arrows, I can take out one of those guys quite easily because they haven't got proper armour.
You're in for it now.
Right, okay. Jump away, dodge the arrows, didn't dodge the arrows, that's not very well done. I'm going to run back here as well, where my fellow mercenaries are, who might actually help me.
I was completely alone.
Oh, don't tell me you gave up. No, you didn't, haha. Come on, aggro. God damn it.
You're in for it now.
I'm gonna get killed by the archers though, that's the only problem. I won't actually get killed by the close combat dudes.
Yes! Run as fast as you can!
I can't kill all these guys. I think I'm gonna come back to... yeah, we're gonna come back to this later, because there's no way in hell I can actually tackle those fuckers. So you're sort of seeing the theme so far. It's, I can do a lot of things, but I shouldn't because they're all going to kill me. Okay, there's another quest we can try up here as well. There's a pirate guy. Oh, hello. Bleed flies are back. Luckily I now one-shot them. But they're actually way more annoying than they were in the first game, because now they bloody fly around you at record speed. Right, does that mean all the enemies here have respawned as well? What am I doing on... 3,000, yeah. I'm nowhere near leveling up. Hello! Come on, you don't usually take that much punishment, Mr. Mole Rat. Thank you. We'll raid you for your meat. So the way it looks, yes, the enemies have respawned like they did in the first game, but they don't respawn in the same numbers. I'm probably going to pay for a bed because... oh no, I know I don't need to. There's a stove in here. So we'll cook up a load of that raw meat we've got. We'll probably take out those scavengers as well. And there's Pirate Man, who refuses to tell me his name, which is slightly annoying. Cooking on the stove, cooking on the stove.
Doesn't surprise me.
Right.
You hardly know who to believe these days.
It's usually a bit better than that. Especially in the first game, you could just literally like rapid fire the bits of meat onto the stove. But for some reason, it doesn't seem to be working very well here. Okay. So let's save up here. This guy's got some nice weapons, but again, I don't think we'll be able to use any of them. I will, however, take this bread.
I used to say that myself.
Show me your wares.
Show me, certainly.
Okay, for example, look at the strength required on some of these.
No secret.
Haha, ha 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 ha. No way in hell will I be able to use them. The light two-hander I could use,
No secret.
but again, it's a lot less damage than what I'm wielding now. Tell you what though, let's have a look at some of this stuff to sell. I'm going to sell Wolf's Tooth. I mean, gee, he's only giving me 82. These things are worth like 450. Well, I don't need all of them. That's the same as what I'm using, so we'll get rid of that.
I couldn't care less.
Where's my old armour? Leather armor, 38. Jesus Christ, I paid 250 gold for that. That's not really... I feel like I've been shafted, and I have. And Belt of Force, which is +5. But I'm using a belt that, combined with the rest of the mercenaries armor, gives me a bonus. So 603. And I know how to forge weapons and take trophies, which is the skinning animals. Right, let's just go kick the crap out of these, where were they? There they are. Get the bow out for this. Hello, you chicken bastards. Okay. No, get sword out. I said get sword out. That could have gone better. Yeah, that's probably a good sign that I probably need to upgrade my bow. Yeah, like massively I need to upgrade my bow. Again, another wonderful enemy I used to be able to one-shot, but because he's forgotten much and grown weak. I mean, bollocks. I don't know if I've said this on this particular take or the take before. The idea that he's become this weakling is just a bit of a laugh, really. But, oh well, we can't do anything about it. And I've just remembered I've got a gold ring I can sell. Show me your wares.
Show me, certainly.
He actually has got a portal as well that will take me to the water mages, and I have a key for it, but for the life of me... Oh, silver ring as well. I don't know where it is, off the top of my head. I probably should look for it. Apparently he said it's sealed up when I last spoke to him.
That will never change.
See, is that actually cooking? Because he gets the pan out the first time, then doesn't bother, so...
You just have to listen.
Either way, we can heal up.
I'm no better off myself.
There is a black goblin in the cave down the hill, which is what the pirate guy is going to try and get us to fight, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do it, because I think in the previous game I was at least level 10 before I took on a goblin. Let's visit the cave.
Let's visit the cave.
Come with me.
Greg is an absolute sod. He won't answer any questions, and this thing he's going to try and get us to do, he'll be like, oh, help me with this cave. And he'll be like, yeah, sure, I'll help you with the cave. Then he goes, just kidding, haha, you go in there, I'll watch your back. Because he's a sod. But I dealt with goblins by using the bow in the last game, but... I'm using the worst bow. And my dex isn't very high, so...
Alright, friend. Here's the cave. And here's a pick for you. I buried the stuff somewhere in there. X marks the spot. What are you waiting for? Go inside and get the stuff.
What about you, then?
Someone has to guard our backs. And now, in you go.
Yeah, chances of this going well? Not very. Okay. So let's, goblin there. Let's try and only aggro the one. No other goblins in here, is there? Well, there is, but... Is that the black goblin aggroing? Okay, let's run! Why we're doing Gothic 1 is I would run the fuck away and wait for them to de-aggro. And then as they were walking away, then I'd start peppering them. Why are you having to go at me for carrying a weapon? Quickly, onto sword. Okay, I can kill goblins really easy, it would seem. You killed the black goblin, didn't you? I'll take its gold. Okay, that might have made things a bit easier, but I didn't get the EXP which I wanted, so... Let's go in this a bit more gun-ho. Tell you what, let's save, because black goblins can be sods, but it's quite apparent we can kill normal goblins extremely easily. I can hear a goblin to my left. Hey, well, there is X marks the spot. You can also get skeletal goblins, which are a pain in the arse. You only get 40 from goblins as well, so...
Nothing to be had there.
Ooh, bloody frame rate dips sometimes. Okay, so... let's see what's in here.
I think I've found something.
Okay, a leather satchel. There are a few coins. Let's open both these bad boys up. 50 and 25, is that it? Let's explore the other end of the cave before we go out, because if that's all he had, that's pathetic. Or is that all the cave? No, I'm pretty sure this swings off to the left. Yes, it does. And I can hear more goblins. That's another black goblin. Okay, let's run. Because I don't think I can take on a black goblin. Oi!
What took you so long? Found anything yet?
And you're now back in your pirate's outfit. Yes, go on then.
Yes, I dug up a small bag of gold.
Give it here.
There were 25 gold pieces in it. Here, take them.
Great, so they're still there. You're not all that useless after all. Okay, listen. I've buried even more, and I want you to get it for me. Let's see. There's an islet in the small lake with the 2 waterfalls. One of my caches should be there. There are 2 more spots where I buried something further up, in the high pastures. One spot is behind the farm up there, and the other one's next to the entrance to the pass by the waterfalls. There are stairs leading down from the fields of the farmer up there to those of the landowner. There's another cache in the hollow where the stairs end. I'll wait for you at the crossroads by the landowner's fields. Don't fail me, you'll regret that, Buster.
Yeah, kill those things for me. Thank you kindly. I'm still being chased by this black goblin, aren't I? Well, thank you for coming to my aid a bit late in the game. You know what? I've got a map. He could have just drawn on the sodding map and told me all the places he wants to go. And now he's going to go off killing things. Well, I wish him all the best. But he did say one of his caches was down between the 2 waterfalls. So let's do a bit of the roundabout way. They're going to be down there. Actually, hang on. You alright, Doe, there? Yeah, he's enjoying himself. There are 2 boars here. I wonder if I'm now... and some black goblins. God's sake! I was about to test to see whether or not I could kill the boars, but I will not be trying that just yet. But at least I guess I could, if I get into... Ah, ha 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 ha. These goblins, however...
Well done!
Well, at least I got 40 experience from that, so... Anyway. These 2 waterfalls then. Let's have a gander. He said that on this small little island... Is there something on the island? Oh shit, it's a lurker. I can hurt it. I should run. What I can do is, though, I can cheat here. I can get back onto the dry land and heal. In the last game, they could... Oh, yes, 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 lurkers can swim. Yep, yep, lurkers can swim. Fuck's sake. Where did I save? I was going to say, in the last game, yeah, animals would, like, swim after you, but they were generally slow as all shit. Okay, so I know not to bother going there. Is it actually, is it on my quest list? I think it is on my quest list to go back to see Lee anyway, so we'll... Am I going the right way? Yes, I think I am. We'll go see Lee, and we'll turn in what they've said. Yeah, I am tempted. I wonder... This... What can I aggro? Oh, hello. Oh. Hello, Mr. Boar. Oh, I didn't want to aggro all of you. Gothic, ladies and gentlemen. And I've just started a new game. Accident, I think. I always bloody do that. Hang on.
I feel...
I've got to do this without bloody, doing any of the plot, because it gives too much away. Ah! Okay, can I just go? There we go. God damn it. Why, when you die, have it automatically go to new game? I don't bloody know. Anyway. So, as you can see, we're still as fragile as a bloody egg. Even though I'm level 6. To be fair, once I hit level 10, a lot of this is going to start being a hell of a lot easier. But of course, I mean, what I did to actually level up quite dramatically, there are some huge bugs going around the fields called, I think it's field runners or something along those lines. So if I go around and... Well, I thought you guys had him. If I go around and kill them again, that should at least probably get me up another level. Where are you guys going? I'm going to do this on the pure fact I might be able to skin them. I mean, that says how much... Oh my good god, they...
Alright, so much for you, filthy beast.
This is, not very dignified. Dude, are you still alive? I need your help. Oh, no way! Okay, so you can kill... And I didn't realise this, so proper NPCs can die. Because Buster was a trainer. Well, I know you could kill him, but I assumed that... This is suddenly turned into quite a major deal.
So much for you, filthy beast. Nothing to plunder. Nothing there.
What do you mean there's nothing to plunder? Look at him! Oh, Buster. I'm sorry, dude. You taught me how to do one-arm fighting.
Nothing to be had there.
This is actually a sad day. I'm tempted to... Oof. No. See, part of me was tempted to reload my save, but... Nope, the game has taken him. Rest in peace, Buster. I kicked your ass once. I dueled him to actually get into the mercenaries, so yeah, no surprise he got his ass kicked by a boar. But no, I just assumed he was a story NPC. I was wrong. Just out of interest. Oh, that's interesting. The bugs haven't respawned. I did go on a bit of a spree and kill them. But I just assumed they'd be back in Chapter 2, so apparently they're not. Oh god, what are you? I am not taking any chances on the pure fact I don't know if that's one of our guys or not. Oh, hello, Greg. I can see me trying to hunt down his treasure. Hopefully he'll get me something good for it. Alright, lads. I'm back. Oh, shit as well. Right, I need to heal. I've only got medium heal wounds, haven't I? Because as soon as I step in here, I'm going to get my ass kicked because there's someone who wants to kill me. Do I have... I don't have anything that can actually Okay, if I do this stealthily, I will be able to get in. I can go into the house here and rest, and then go see Lee.
Nothing amazes me.
Because yeah, there is a guy that wants to kick my ass.
He thinks it's as easy.
Because I beat up some of his men. And he's quite a tough one. I could probably beat him, but it would take me a few goes. So let's save just on the off chance. Oh, he's there! Damn it!
You're still here after all. I thought we'd agreed that I should let you depart in peace. You really should have listened to me.
Okay, let's try not to get our ass kicked.
Not bad.
Yeah.
You show them who's...
I said, let's not try to get our ass kicked. So yeah, he's a bit of a tank. I think, okay, so if I tell you what, if I go out this door and I'll go the long way around. When I've leveled up, I will, well, when I say when I've leveled up, I need probably a bit more in my sort of one-handed. Either that or I need to start putting points into my two-handed. At least this guy here will train me. So, you know, we're not completely lost. I'm going to speak to Lee and then I'm going to try and fight him again in a minute, and hopefully I'll go a bit better.
That was obvious. Anything new.
Good thing you're here. I've got something for you to do.
Oh, hello.
The farmer Bengar has complained that lately the militia from the city has been getting on his nerves. They're pressuring the farmer, probably trying to make him break with Onar. I want you to go to his farm and make it clear to the militia that they have no business there. Questions?
How can I find Bengar's farm?
In the southwest of the valley is a big stairway that leads to a high plain. That's where Bengar's farm is. If you get lost, ask the farmers in the fields how to find your way around the area.
That is the farm near the bridge. So, yeah, okay. Looking at my timer, we probably won't have a chance to do it now, though. But, how what have I got? I've still got 2,000 before I level up, and this isn't going to give me 2,000 XP.
So you didn't know that.
I brought Lord Hagen your peace offering.
What did he say?
He said he would grant absolution to you, but not to your people.
That stubborn fool.
That's all.
Most of the men in the king's army are bigger cutthroats than my men.
What are you going to do now?
I'll have to find another way to get us out of here. If need be, we'll capture the ship. I'll have to think about it. Pulling my own head out of the noose and abandoning my men is out of the question.
But he knew that all
I think this could be one of the only respectable people in the game.
You didn't know that. Why do you want to go to the mainland so badly?
As you know, I served the king as a general, but his sycophants betrayed me because I knew something I shouldn't have known. They tossed me into the mining colony, and the king allowed it. I've had a lot of time to think about it. I shall avenge myself.
On the king?
On the king and on all his sycophants. They will all bitterly regret what they did to me.
He ran like belly.
Okay, I really like Lee.
I'm going to head for the Valley of Mines.
I didn't think you would stay on the farms for long.
He ran like
If you go back to the colony, keep an eye out for Gorn. The paladins are holding him prisoner there. Gorn is a good man, and I could really use him here, so if you get a chance to free him, take it.
Gorn was a guy from the first game, and they've also got a guy called Diego in the Valley of Mines.
What about some better armor? You listened to the wrong
Torloff has an assignment from Onar that should have been done some time ago. Take care of that first, then we'll talk about better armor.
Interesting.
I hardly know what to believe in.
So, if I can sneak back out of here
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
without that bugger stabbing me,
He said that.
I can go get some better armor. Well, looking at my time, I think we've got time to at least head to Bengar's farm. I don't want this episode to go on too long because, my god, the rendering time will be obscene.
Nobody wants to know.
But we will see.
You just have to listen about that.
I keep thinking about upgrading my computer, but to be honest, I still haven't found much of a need for it. A lot of the games I play are from the 2000s anyway, and as long as I can get a modern game running at a good 60 frames a second, I'm honestly not fussed right now. But, I mean, my computer, what was it? I bought it in 2012, so it's a few years old now. The graphics cards are 770, so that's not too far out of date, but I can keep looking at 980s and going, ooh, I don't know why. Again, you know, I mostly play games from the 2000s. And I really wish they'd actually add in a proper sprint. Oh. I keep forgetting he's dead. That's saddening. Yeah, no, why didn't they add in a sprint with, like, with a stamina bar? Because that, I mean, that would have helped. Because especially when you've got situations like you've seen already in this video, where you need to get the hell out of dodge pretty fast. The idea that this is your run, this is a jog. This is a, I'm going down the shops to buy papers and milk sort of jog. Or I need a piss. But I don't want to, like, do an undignified run. I don't know what I'm going with. Come on. I'm recording this on a Wednesday night, so I'm not surprised that I'm a little bit out of it. And I need to bang a right here. Wednesday night, Tuesday night. Do I want to kill those while I'm here? Oh, and I don't have the choice. Die, you fucking chicken thing! Yeah, I was trying to actually figure that out earlier. He does do a little kick sometimes as part of his attack animation. I like that. Okay, so around the corner. I've lost complete track of what I was going to say. Oh yeah, this way, and then it's... No, because that's to the monastery. Yeah, there we go. So I'll go under the bridge and then up, and not try to cross the bridge because I'll get slaughtered. But yeah, anyway, buying a new computer probably would help rendering times, but currently what I'm doing is I do a lot of video rendering at work as part of my job, so when I finish my shift, what I've taken to doing is sometimes setting my computer to render overnight there in my office. So because it's got it's got two Intel Xeons in it, and they do quite a nice job of it. I do feel a bit wrong about doing it, but you know, no one cares. It's my system. Right, I know exactly, because I think we've already seen them. There are a couple of guys talking to a farmer here.
He wants to know.
No, not you. Randolph. I thought it was this farm. Let's pop inside. Maybe it's not this farm and I've gone completely the wrong place. Might talk to them while we're here though, because are those mercenaries or bandits?
Get away with that?
Whatever it is that brought you here, you had better forget it and hit the road.
Right, I think they're bandits and not mercenaries. In which case, I don't like his tone.
I couldn't get away with that.
Hey, Yoko! Have you lost your way?
Go. As if I didn't have enough problems.
Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Just you
Rip you to pieces.
I don't know why I decided to try and do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gothic 2. You will die a lot. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you next time.